Hope Logan lying unconscious on the cold marble floor while Steffy Forrester screams in absolute terror and Brooke Logan completely breaks down in hysterical tears over her daughter's lifeless body. That is exactly where this explosive new Logan Fashion House storyline is heading, and I am absolutely losing my mind over the sheer level of betrayal and physical danger we are about to witness. Hope is about to cross a line that you simply do not cross in the cutthroat fashion world, and the fallout is going to be catastrophic. Hey B&B fans, welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful day to dive headfirst into some massive Los Angeles drama, and I have got so much to unpack today regarding the absolute war brewing between the Logans and the Forresters. If you love deep dives into the wildest soap opera plot twists and legacy character drama, make sure you smash that subscribe button right now so you never miss an update. Grab your coffee, because we need to talk about Hope, this brand new Logan Fashion House, and a potential medical emergency that could change the landscape of this show forever. Let's be real for a second and look at the actual spoilers we have right now. We all know exactly what is happening on our screens. Liam Spencer is relentlessly breathing down Hope's neck, practically begging her to leave Forrester Creations and go work for Katie Logan Spencer. Liam is convinced that Steffy Forrester Finnegan is going to keep mistreating Hope, and he wants Hope to jump ship to Katie's brand new company. Now, according to the timeline, Hope has been pushing back. She told Liam she wants to stay and fight for Hope for the future because she has worked too hard to just walk away. She even manipulated her own mother, Brooke, into making a seductive play for Ridge to steal Steffy's co-CEO chair. But if you ask me, that is all a massive smokescreen. The writers are setting us up for a colossal blindside. I honestly believe Hope is going to crack under the immense pressure, secretly accept Katie's offer behind everyone's back, and design the debut collection for Logan entirely in the shadows. Just picture the scene for this upcoming sweeps month. It is going to be pure soap opera gold. Katie throws a massive, lavish launch party for the first ever Logan collection. The entire Los Angeles fashion elite is there. The press is snapping photos left and right. The runway is glowing. Steffy, Ridge, and Eric are all sitting in the front row, probably sipping champagne and scoffing, expecting the new Logan line to be a total flop without a legacy designer attached. Katie steps up to the microphone, looking incredibly smug, and announces the brilliant, visionary lead designer behind the entire collection. The lights go down. The music swells. And out walks Hope Logan. I can already hear the collective gasp from the audience. I can already see the absolute fury erupting on Steffy's face. It would be the cliffhanger of the century. Steffy is going to completely lose her mind, and frankly, I am totally on her side for this one. Steffy will absolutely tear Hope apart for being a backstabbing traitor. Think about the history here. Steffy and Hope have been at each other's throats for over a decade, fighting over Liam, fighting over company resources, fighting over every single scrap of power. Steffy has always accused Hope of being a manipulative hypocrite who hides behind this sweet, innocent, angelic facade. If Hope secretly designs a rival collection while still cashing Forrester paychecks and pretending to fight for Hope for the future, she is proving Steffy right. Steffy will verbally destroy Hope in front of the entire party. She will call her a fraud, a liar, and a disgrace to the Forrester name. I can already picture Jacqueline McInnes Wood delivering the performance of a lifetime, screaming at Hope and demanding she hand over her Forrester security badge right then and there. But the rage will not just come from Steffy. Ridge and Eric are going to be absolutely furious, and their disappointment might actually hurt Hope even more than Steffy's screaming. Eric Forrester has always had a soft spot for Hope. He funded Hope for the future. He believed in her vision when nobody else did. For Hope to turn around and launch a rival company's debut line is a massive slap in the face to the man who built the empire she profited from. And Ridge is going to be seeing red. Ridge already hates the tension in the office, and he is going to view this as an unforgivable act of corporate espionage. He will look at Hope and realize that she is actively trying to bankrupt Forrester Creations to elevate Katie's brand. The Forrester men will completely disown her professionally, and I honestly do not blame them one bit. Now, let's talk about the person who is going to be the most hurt by this entire fiasco. Brooke Logan. This is where the storyline gets incredibly dark and emotional. Brooke is currently risking everything for Hope. Brooke literally threw herself at Ridge, offering him a seductive deal just to get Steffy fired from the co-CEO position so Hope could be safe. Brooke is putting her own relationship with Ridge on the line to protect Hope's career at Forrester. If Hope turns around and reveals she has been working for Katie this whole time, Brooke is going to feel completely used and humiliated. Brooke will realize that she sacrificed her dignity and her peace with Ridge for absolutely nothing. I think Brooke is going to lash out at Hope worse than anyone else. The guilt Hope will feel when she sees her mother breaking down in tears is going to be suffocating. Brooke will scream at Hope for making a fool out of her, and she will definitely turn her wrath on Katie for poaching her daughter and igniting a massive family feud. We have to remember the deep, dark history between Brooke and Katie. This is not just about business. This is about decades of resentment. Katie has spent her entire life living in Brooke's shadow. Brooke stole Bill Spencer from Katie. We all remember the secret kisses, the heart-wrenching betrayals, and the sheer trauma Katie went through because of Brooke's actions. I honestly believe that Katie poaching Hope is not just a corporate strategy, it is a subconscious revenge plot. Katie is finally taking something precious away from Brooke. By luring Hope to the Logan brand, Katie is proving that she can be the alpha Logan sister. But when this blows up and puts Hope in danger, Katie's little power trip is going to turn into a nightmare. Brooke will never, ever let Katie forget that her jealousy caused this tragedy. This brings me to the absolute climax of this wild speculation. You put Steffy, Ridge, Eric, and a completely hysterical Brooke in one room, all screaming at Hope at the exact same time. The pressure is going to be astronomical. Hope is already fragile. She has been dealing with Liam's constant nagging, the stress of her fashion line, and the heavy guilt of her secret. I firmly believe this explosive confrontation is going to end in a horrifying medical emergency. Hope is going to suffer an accident or a severe physical collapse. Maybe the screaming match gets physical. Maybe Steffy gets up in Hope's face, and as Hope backs away, she trips and falls down a flight of stairs at the venue. Or maybe the sheer psychological terror of having her entire family disown her causes Hope to suffer a massive panic attack, leading her to pass out cold on the runway floor. Can you imagine the sheer panic in that room? 1 second, Steffy and Brooke are screaming insults at her, and the next second, Hope is unconscious on the ground, and someone is screaming to call 911. The guilt in that room would be thick enough to cut with a knife. Steffy would immediately freeze, wondering if her aggressive confrontation pushed Hope over the edge. Brooke would fall to her knees, sobbing uncontrollably, begging her daughter to wake up. Ridge would be frantically trying to perform first aid. This is the exact kind of high-stakes, life-or-death drama that makes Sweeps Month so incredibly addictive. It completely shifts the dynamic from anger to absolute terror in the blink of an eye. Think about the delicious irony if Dr. John Finnegan is the one on call at the hospital when the ambulance arrives. Finn is Steffy's husband. He is going to be standing there in his scrubs, trying to stabilize Hope's vitals, while Brooke is screaming in the waiting room that his wife is the reason Hope is in a hospital bed. The conflict of interest would be absolutely insane. Steffy would be pacing the halls, terrified that her husband is going to judge her for being so vicious to Hope. It would create a massive fracture in Steffy and Finn's marriage, which has already been tested so many times. Finn took an oath to save lives, but he is going to have to look at his own wife and wonder if her toxic, never-ending feud with the Logans has finally gone too far. When Hope is rushed to the hospital, the blame game is going to be vicious. I am already placing the blame squarely on Liam and Katie. Liam is the one who planted this toxic idea in Hope's head. He could not just leave well enough alone. He had to control her career, just like he always tries to control every aspect of her life. And Katie? Katie is supposed to be Hope's aunt. She knows exactly how volatile the relationship between Brooke and Steffy is, yet she selfishly manipulated Hope into joining her company just to score a win against Forrester Creations. Donna warned Katie. Donna explicitly told Katie to back off before she ignited a family feud, but Katie refused to listen. If Hope ends up in a hospital bed hooked up to machines, Katie is going to have to look Brooke in the eye and explain why her petty business ambitions were worth nearly killing her niece. This potential storyline has everything we want as fans. It has corporate espionage, deep-rooted family rivalries, shocking reveals, and a tragic twist that leaves a legacy character fighting for their life. I honestly cannot wait to see if the writers actually pull the trigger on this Logan Fashion House debut disaster. What do you guys think? Do you think Hope is going to secretly design for Katie? And will it lead to a massive, life-threatening accident when the Forresters find out? Jump into the comments right now and let me know whose side you are on. Are you Team Steffy or Team Hope? Let's get a massive debate going down below. And before you go, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on the juiciest B&B spoilers and analysis. Stay dramatic, my friends, and I will see you in the next video.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.